Pisces, welcome to your reading. These are general readings, so take the words, leave what doesn't, as with everything in life. If I don't catch your wavelength or storyline, check your other major placements. And if you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button. Helps grow my channel, helps other people find the channel, and it makes me happy. And we're going to start off with Moonology here for an intuitive vibe of where we might be going. And then we'll head into the most iconic deck of all, the Waite Smith Deck, for a more traditional spread. So we've already got some on the, oh, look at you. You're here. You're here. You're here with friends. Wow, Pisces. This is an exciting start, a very fascinating start. Here we have new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Get that connection, that heart-mind connection going. We're feeling our way through. We're vibing our way through, and you're thinking your way through this week, this 2 weeks. So we've got that heart-mind connection. We also, this can also really reference soulmate energy, especially since we have a double soulmate energy here of two people really vibing with each other, or getting to know each other, getting used to each other, because we got the two fishies and we got two fishies, so almost looks like a 11-11 card, a 4 of Wands here. Meditate, contemplate, balance spirituality and practicality. So not only are we making sure this connection between our heart and our mind is they're feeding each other, they're feeding off of each other, they're connecting, we're thinking things through while also feeling our way through, vibing and understanding. We're understanding what our feelings are trying to tell us. We're listening to that important, crucial information. Feelings are just another sense, like touch and taste and smell and sight. So we're listening to those feelings, we're absorbing that information, we're thinking things through, and then we're also paying attention to how our thoughts are impacting how we feel, and how we think about a situation, how we view a situation is also feeding back to how we feel. So we've got a really nice connection going on there. That's really important. And then we have full moon in Pisces. You guys, this is really kind of exciting and cute. We've got full moon in Pisces here, the balancing spirituality and practicality. So grounding our ideas, our hopes, making sure they're solidly based, and that we're executing things, we're having plans, we're able to execute them, bring them into reality. So we've got these two puppies here communicating, and then we've got the physicality also playing in here with our being able to practically apply our dreams and bringing them into reality. So it's just like a whole little beautiful mesh here. Yeah, so this could be also talking about soulmate energy, surrendering to feelings and to more ethereal matters, but also being really grounded. I mean, this is just basically asking you to be the complete feeling, thinking, the whole complete spiritual human, spiritual manifested. I'm seeing a pentacle here, actually, like with this spirituality and practicality, that balance, that star within the coin, that spiritual connection within our physical realm. All of that getting nicely connected. And then you got a little waterfront here. We got the work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. You might be worried. You might be worried that you're not enough. You might be worried that you can't handle something. You might have placed yourself on some kind of defensive mode, wanting to, something's coming. You might not know what it is. And the scorpion wants to sting it, even though it doesn't know what it is. It's just like, this might be a threat. So working through those fears, making sure we're not pushing away our blessings, pushing away anything that could be coming in to help us with those fears, and shutting things down. We want to make sure we're not shutting things down before they even get started, because we're scared, we're worried, we're terrified little critters inside somebody's shoe, and we really... we don't know what's coming, maybe this person actually, or maybe, whoever's shoe that is, they're not trying to crush us, they're trying to help us, free us. So, working through those fears, facing those fears, analyzing them, thinking about where they're coming from, what they might mean, what's behind those fears. So working through them. I mean, this really is like thinking about them. How valid are these fears? What are the statistics really on the thing that I'm afraid of? What's the history there? if something's happened in the past, does it happen always this way? Or so you might, at a certain age, it's very, well, just being human is being vulnerable, is being, especially having these hearts and these hearts, it makes us very vulnerable. So, to, emotional pain. So working through those fears. Getting balanced, getting grounded, meditating. Right, Pisces. This is your past, your present, your inner landscape. What's at issue? Your environment, to-do list, possible outcome. Alrighty, we got some sense coming in here. Pentacles and cups, pentacles and cups. That's exactly what we have in these first cards, is pentacles and cups. That practicality, the emotions. All right, so we have Ace of Pentacles in our recent past. A new beginning, maybe got a new job, maybe got a new house. A new beginning in our physical world. That pentacle that I was talking about earlier, that this reading that these Pisces things are reminding me of, that star, the spiritual, the God within the physical. So there's something, it is about physical manifestation. It's about something, a true new beginning, not just a new beginning of the heart, not just a new beginning of a new idea or a new anything like that. This is like, something actually started. Something was new. It got going. It was a job. It was you started something new, a new journey, a new trip, but it's physical. It's really got some maybe money associated with it, maybe career type thing, or just some kind of physical new beginning. And we are satisfied. We're very satisfied with our new beginning. There's a lot of emotional satisfaction, emotional pride. Look at these 9 cups. We have accomplished quite a bit, and we're very happy with it. We're very happy with where we are. There's a lot of pride here with where you've landed, with what you've gotten. You've got these... there's just a lot of pride, and you don't mind people seeing, you don't mind people admiring what you've got here. Look at what I landed. Look at what I did. You're very proud. You're having a moment of pride. You started something. You started something in reality, and you're pretty proud of yourself. Pretty proud of yourself. And why shouldn't you be? But your hopes, your fears, your inner landscape, justice. The balancing of the scales, truth coming in, the truth being revealed, the karmic scales being balanced, and there could also be something here about integrity. Justice deals with not just where we're going, or maybe even where we got, but how we got there. The integrity behind the situation, the choices we made, the ethical, moral choices that we made to get somewhere. So you could be worried about, you might be worried about justice coming in, worried that maybe you got this place, you got here, you're very proud. You might be, if this is a fear of yours, you might be worried that something about how you got where you are right now could be revealed, or could come back to haunt you. Did you lie on your resume? Something like that. Or maybe not. Maybe this is a hope. Maybe something's happened and you're hoping for some justice. You're hoping for some fairness. You put a lot of work into something. You started something. You're feeling very proud of it. And you could be really hoping that, you're treated fairly, that this situation is fair, or that some sort of truth is revealed. Maybe the truth about you, the truth about how hard you really do work, how hard, what you've got. So there's some sense of justice. It's your hope. It's your fear. This can also be dealing with a justice system, dealing with the court system, taking something to court and hoping that, the truth comes out, or being afraid that the truth is going to come out, and hoping that something happens, something gets balanced. Maybe there was some unfairness in back here, and you're hoping for some fairness to come in, some balance, and maybe some truth to be revealed about what's gone on and what's happened. Hopes or fears. But anyway, it's on your mind. And what you're also thinking about is the ethics. It could be going forward. Like, how do I get where I want to go while not being a douchebag? How do I get where I want to go without creating karmic imbalance for myself or future trashy consequences to come back. Could be something like that, but it's on your mind, that justice here. In your what's at issue here is this Page of Cups reversed. So there might be a lack of emotional curiosity, which is interesting because if this were in the upright, we'd have the full 10 cups, the full completion of the suit. We got the 9 cups here, and then we've got this Page of Cups bringing, and there's something surprising, but you might be freaking out about something that you're feeling. There might be something in there that's not, instead of approaching your feelings with curiosity, and instead of approaching yourself with unconditional love and with full acceptance, there's something here where you don't want to look at something. Maybe you're feeling very proud of something, but there's also something you really don't want to look at or deal with. It could be something that you're trying to avoid, some sort of feeling, some sort of emotion that you really don't want to come in here, and you'd really like to avoid that situation. Maybe you don't have the curiosity. Oh, and look, we've got these meditate and contemplate balanced spirit. We've got this we've been talking about the heart-head connection and making sure that's flowing. There's a disruption here. You're not very, there's something that you're feeling that you're not very curious about. You don't want to know. You might be in denial about one of your feelings. That's why you're getting these cards. They're just saying, make sure that connection is free flowing. What's going on in your mind? Are you repressing some sort of feeling that you don't want to feel? You want to feel proud. You're in this mode of feeling proud and feeling happy with where you're at. So what's this back here? What's this little bugger doing hiding in your cup? And you don't want to look at it. You're just like, yeah, no, I didn't see that. Nope, I don't feel that way. Not at all. No, not me. No. So this Page of Cups would normally be a learner. You do not want to look at something. You don't want to learn about something. You are not curious about an emotion. You know what? I don't even... you're getting this meditate and contemplate. Without that, I would say, like, it's okay. It'll come up all by itself. Might bite you in the ass, might surprise you a little bit, but it's okay. That's fine. It doesn't have to be, we don't have to face everything. We all have this, like, backlog of subconscious feelings, and we can't be possibly pulling them all up all the time because that would just be, like, time consuming. So we have to function. But this is a little moment of, like, you might be in denial about something that you feel, and you might be just trying to function and focus and move forward with your life without allowing yourself to really fully feel and look at this little weird thing in your feelings. It is kind of weird and you don't want to look at it. But you know what I do love? We got a fish. We got another little Pisces here in our little cup. It's so cute. There's so many fish in this. Are there any more fish? We've got so many cups, so much water, so many pentacles. It's just all water, feelings and money and tangibles. It's the spirituality and the practicality coming through here loud and clear. So anyway, we got that Page of Cups in reverse. Maybe lacking some curiosity. Maybe too busy to really, really feel the full thing. There's something in there. There's something in there and you know it. In your environment is the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone, male or female, that you know that's in your environment. And they're very focused on their career. Again, we have the Pentacle and these roses depicting spirituality here, and spiritual growth. And then the physical, right, centered in the middle of all the spiritual growth. There's something very physical coming in here for this person. So they're very focused on their career. They're focused on their job. They're focused on what they want next. It's not sterile. It's not greedy. It doesn't feel like to me. It feels like it's part of their spiritual journey is being focused on their work and being focused on what they're doing next. And the queens are very internal. They're very into the inner universe. They're doing their unique own thing. There's a little hint of hermit to all of the queens, right? So this person's just really focused on their manifesting game, on their physical, on aspects of their physical life. Focused on that, cherishing that, thinking about it a lot. And then your to-do list is 2 of Pentacles. So 2 of Pentacles is like, we get this Ace of Pentacles, we get this new beginning, And then we get this Two of Pentacles, which is like, how do I integrate this? I've got a new beginning, but I've also got this reality I'm already dealing with. And now I've got this new thing, this new job, this new aspect, or this new thing that's come into my reality. And now I've got to juggle some things. I've got to work 2 jobs. I've got to take care of I've got to do the kid and the work, and they don't combine. So these are 2 things that need constant negotiation, constant movement. They don't blend. They're not blendable. This is really interesting because we do have Temperance, which is the 2 things that are blendable. But this is 2 things that you can't do them both at once. And so the 2s often have like a doubt, like the Ace is like, here's this new thing thrown at you, coming in. And then the 2s in everything but the Cups suit is just like, oh my gosh, how is this going to work? How do I integrate this? How do I deal with this new thing? So you've got a new job or a new situation, a new offer coming in. And you're like, how do I integrate this into what I already have? So there's a constant negotiation. This can also be about negotiating not just the time commitments and the physical aspects of your own life and your own schedule, but also actually negotiating with somebody. So this could be a call to negotiate. This could also be a call to, or just an understanding that you can handle everything on your plate. It's hard. We juggle it. Everybody's juggling a lot of different things. Not everybody, but most everybody. There's some tumult here for sure, but you can handle this. So this card comes in both as like you may need to negotiate something, but it's something that kind of always has to be negotiated. It's not something that we negotiated and then it's done and we move on and sign the contract and we're done. These are aspects of our lives that physical, real aspects of our lives that always have to be negotiated and juggled. So it might feel a little tumultuous, a little topsy-turvy, but this is a moment. We have a separation card, so this is a moment. This isn't like our whole lives, although this Infinity card does kind of hint that it's our whole lives. We're always negotiating, managing time, managing schedules, and managing money. And this is, again, this can also be on managing money and juggling money issues. So, but we have this topsy-turvy. We're taking a moment here to kind of get our balance and handle all the things, all the aspects that life has thrown at us. There's a lot here. So we're trying to figure out how to integrate this new Ace of Pentacles into what we've already got going on. This card is here to say that you can't. So this is your to-do list, the energy you need to interact with, you're looking for opportunities to handle a variety of things. And that's what you're going to be doing. And this card is also here to tell you that you can do it, right? And I love this juggling with this water in the background, because it is reminding me of juggling these 2 fish, these 2 priorities, juggling your spirituality and your practicality, juggling your heart and your head, juggling your spiritual life and having it work with the physicality and your physical life, and trying to balance those 2 things and keep all your balls in the air. This is a juggler. We're keeping our balls in the air, and each thing has to be paid attention to in its own turn. Each ball gets grasped and released, grasped and released. We're not grabbing all the balls at once. We can't put the balls in a blender and call that a ball. It's just these coins have to be grasped and released, grasped and released. And I love these two fishies here, because it's just this juggling and your fear might be that you can't handle all of this, everything that's coming at you, all your responsibilities. But this 2 here is, this 2 of Pentacles is here to say you can handle it. Is it easy? No, but you can do it, and you will. You will be solid in the tumult. And then we have where you're headed, Temperance, which I love. I've never had these 2 cards come out next to each other, because this one is the blendable. This one is things that we can mix, that can come together. This one, these 2 coins, these can't be mixed. These are separate. And then I'm also seeing the fishies here, the water, the cups, the water, the blending of, there's just a lot of bringing 2 things together, bringing 2 opposites together here, and keeping the communication open and balancing the needs, the opposing needs within us. So this is about bringing 2 opposites together and balancing opposing needs. And here we have, eventually, these things are going to blend together What? Like your toddler is going to come to work with you eventually? This is what the Temperance, give it some time. Give it time. The Temperance is time, indicated very clearly by the word temperance. Time, a strengthening through time. She's our bartender. She's like, here she's mixing things up. She's mixing our bitters. Here we're juggling our simple syrup and our bitters and our whatever. I don't know. I'm not a good bartender. But here's the ultimate bartender, the bartender of time, the bartender of the divine, that is eventually going to be able to mix these things. And just give it time. Right now it's going to be a little tough, a little bit of a juggling act. But given time, things are going to flow. They're going to flow smoothly. This has time written all over it. Give it time. This has the flow. You're going to be back in the flow. You got a little bit of an adjustment period, but you're going to be back in the flow, and everything's going to be flowing very nicely. I love it. I see this as the heart and the head, the practical and the spiritual, all getting flowed together here and mixed eventually. First, we juggle it, but eventually it's going to be mixing together. It just is going to take some time, some patience, and some divine timing. All right, Pisces, I hope that was helpful for you. And as I may have mentioned before, I'm going to do these every other week for now, because I am juggling things myself. So anyway, so I'll see you in a fortnight.